Hello everybody. So this is my guide for Quinn. 12.10 patch came out, and if you want to be a bruiser boy like this Quinn, this build I'm gonna show you guys. This is the new Korean tech from the masters of like myself. I invented this. I'm a Korean master. Yes, I know how to speak Korean. I don't. I also lived in Korea. I did not. Therefore, it's a new Korean stat. Alright guys, we're first gonna talk about the ruins and PTA as always. Lethal Tempo is not as good because Lethal Tempo doesn't give you early game and Quinn really needs that sweet early game. Fleet depends on the matchup, poke, Ilaoi, stuff like that. Feel free to pick whatever you want, Kled. Sorry about that guys. Triumph, if you really like diving like me, Triumph is your boy. If you don't like diving being super aggressive while me tooing, maybe you will prefer Overheal, but I really like Triumph. It's up to you to pick whatever you want. Legend Alacrity, no brainer. There's gonna be sustain in this kit, so we don't need Bloodline. Instead, I prefer the Alacrity. Last Stand, because you're gonna be tanky boy. I'll show you guys in a minute. So Last Stand is a must. Cut down, you're gonna get tanky, so cut down value gets less and less. You decide depending on if there's like Scion, his W, huge health, then cut down is better, but Garen, some bruisers, you're probably equal in health, so cut down won't provide you that much value. For the secondary on the resolve, uh, you don't need this anymore because with the build I'm gonna show you guys, you don't need specifically Taste of Blood because you're gonna ideally you wanna base and get Vamp Scepter first item ASAP, so you don't run domination for that reason. Also, you don't resolve for getting tanky, conditioning, overgrowth, and you're tanky as fuck. I'm gonna also show you guys. I'm gonna. I'm telling you guys. Once I show you the build, it's gonna make sense why I'm taking all these tanky stats. No-brainer attack speed, adaptive, no-brainer. Armor, yes, or magic resistance, or health, depending on what you want. Health is not that ideal. There's like a lot of mixed damage, and you don't want to pick armor or MR. You can always go health. So there's that. Also, it provides you like a ruby crystal amount of stats, which is really nice. If you compare it to like 300 gold, well, that is less than 300 gold. So I'm thinking about cloth armor, by the way. This would be like little less than a ruby crystal, 400 gold. Anyways, alright everybody, we are now in the practice tool, and I'll show you guys the moment you guys have been waiting for. So I just gave the dummies a 50 MR and armor, just like my stats, just 50, pretty equal. And this is the old. We are going testing block, and here is the build, guys. For the sake of the video, I'm not gonna buy Brazier, Chris. Or should I? Meh, I can stay away. So I'm gonna show you guys side by side the difference between the damage. So first block, boom, 772 versus boom, 8-4. So you guys gonna see it is a little bit low on damage until it hits to the third item, which is Kraken. So when you buy Kraken outright, it does more damage. You're gonna see first it's gonna be do less damage. Second, it's gonna do pretty close damage, and third, my build will over damage the typical build where you will like, go. By the way, this should have been second. So you would typical build you would go Kraken and Withstand second, right? And with this build you would go Titanic into, I mean, Bork into Titanic, right? And I'll show you guys the damage values. Auto Q, auto E, auto. 958. And we go over here. We buy with sand. Boom. 988. 983. Really close. Really close. 30 damage or so difference. Now, I'll show you guys the Lord Dominic's. Keep on the mana. Here's the moment of truth. Auto Q. Auto. Auto E. Auto. 1, 3, 4, 2. And Titanic into Kraken. Auto Q, auto E, auto. 1, 4, 2, 3, guys. It really does more damage, and so this is how to build goals usually. Then you go to Lord Dominic's, get your 20 crit, and you go into Infinity Edge, and as you guys know, Titanic Hydra has 500 HP. And you guys gonna say, oh, Vitsend provides you 40 magic resistance. You also have Guardian's Angel. Well, if you think about it, you get more health. With the Dreadful Threat, you also get a lot of more armor. So, if you think about it, you get more effective HP with the base stats you're given. You're also at 12 minutes, you'll be getting conditioning, which will provide you 9 armor and 9 magic resistance, and also make armor and magic resist more effective by 4%, which is insane. You're also get more HP with overgrowth. Like when you absorb 120 monsters or enemy minions, you get 3.5 maximum health, which accurately I couldn't. I don't want to wait around and just absorb the whole thing, but you can take my word, it's gonna be a lot of health basically. So it's gonna be 500 health. Man, I'll give it a like 200 700 extra HP, also plus a lot of armors and effectiveness. It's just really good mix. On the other hand, you get like maybe 40 armor and just 40 MR, which is kind of close, but this is overall way superior because with this build you can farm like crazy. If you like me, I love clearing the enemy's jungle. I just love it. I always do it. I always steal the enemy's jungle. With this you can hyper farm. Easy farming. Good damage on the gromps. And you can now also do the birds. Just like this. Look at this, guys. Instead of autoing each chicken twice, you attack each chicken once, which saves you a lot of auto attacks. It's way faster clearing. Krugs, boom, easy. Get that extra auto. Delicious. Look at that. Way better clear. You can steal a lot of. You can push a lot into. You can once the enemy is inside. If you have, let's say these are minions, you can poke the enemy under tower. You can also get the third Kraken and poke them like that as well. You get a ton of poke under tower. You get a lot of movement speed. You can kite better. You can stop the engage because you steal that auto movement speed. Therefore, you're really a fast boy. And you're a disengaged champion anyways, and this does a big burst and goes really well with PTA. There's just stuff on that is just amazing with these builds. I will also show you guys. Oh, I might have. We'll just give them 50 again. I wanted to show you guys at top, so I'm gonna show you guys full build. Just think of this like just boots. So this is my build on the top side. Auto, Q, E, auto. 2, 4, all 3. And this is a typical build. Here we go. Auto Q, auto E, auto. 2, 2, 7, 5. Now, keep in mind, with this build, you get a lot more, maybe 1% more attack speed, I believe. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Just little minor effect, but let's be honest, are you that good at kiting, that 1 or 2 auto attack is gonna make a lot of difference. And let's remember, Blade of the Ruin Kick, Ruin Keck, Blade of the Borg, Blade of the Ruin Keck will steal their movement speed, therefore making you get those extra autos in more efficient, and they won't be able to run away from you. Therefore, you kite more and get more damage into them. This is also percent health damage. If they're really, really tanky, this will do way more damage. Don't forget, guys, these guys only have 10,000 HP. And if I were to, I just give these guys like 2,000, right? This is the old damage, 2403. This is the same build. We go here. Boom, look at that, guys. 2627. It's like 200 more damage already just by giving this guy like 2000 HP. This is really percent health, and this is also, if they're really more health than you, this is also does max health. It is a little bit less, but let's be honest, are you gonna rush Seraldas? Not rush. Are you gonna get Seraldas? You can't even get crit from the Seraldas. Seralda is not crit. It's an ability haste, but it doesn't have crit. So you would go Bork first. You would always... So you would start like this, right? This is your typical start. Boom. A sword and a refillable pot, and you go into Scepter, which is 550. You stay around like level 4 and recall and get your Scepter. Boom, you're in the business. You don't need Taste of Blood. You also will go Bork, which does percent health and makes you kinda better, etc, etc. Easy burst, PTA, Bork, amazing combo. You go into Titanic, you're really durable. 12 minutes kicks in, you gain extra armor and magic resistance. On top of that, you got Overgrowth, which lets you take more HP. Amazing, more armor, more HP, more effective Korean tech. I'm not Korean. I don't speak. I didn't live there. I never went to Korean server. This is new Korean tech, alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, subscribe if you want to, and follow me. Or if you're a fan of me and my corny jokes and my Korean tech guide Ginsu shenanigans, follow me around, guys. I love you guys. Peace.